Audrey, and these are my helpers, Preston, Sophia, and Alex. Today we're going to do some yoga. Yoga began as a spiritual practice in ancient India, centering on bringing the mind, body, and spirit into oneness with the divine. This meaningful practice has grown globally, with people of all faiths and belief systems finding nourishment in different variations, a powerful reminder of how we can learn from one another. When we say namaste, we connect with siblings all across the world. Breathing is the heart of yoga, and breath itself is a physical way to receive and release. As we reflect on the ways compassion makes us release, accept, and welcome, we will focus on breath alongside some basic yoga poses. Sit on the floor, legs crossed. Take 3 deep breaths together with one person saying the following during inhales and exhales. Inhale, I see. Exhale, and welcome. I see and welcome. I see and welcome. Move into a child's pose. Kneel forward, big toes together, knees making a V, and stretch your arms forward. Let your forehead rest on the ground. Stay in this pose for as long as feels comfortable for the people in your group. While in this pose, one person can say, Child's pose is a position where we connect with God's creation, the earth, and God's spirit within each of us as we bow our bodies and our hearts. From child's pose, move into tabletop pose. Feel the steadiness of this pose and how your hands and knees firmly plant into the ground. One person can say, the table is a place of regrounding. There's room for everyone at God's table. From the tabletop pose, stretch your hips up, your legs back, and your arms straight into downward facing dog. Hold this pose while breathing in and out a few times. One person can say, we let ourselves be stretched and prepared to see what's to come. From downward facing dog, lower your hips into plank pose, then lower further to the ground. Straighten your arms and stretch your upper body, head toward the sky, into upward facing dog. Hold this pose while breathing in and out a few times. One person can say, we face the sun and welcome what this day holds for us. From upward facing dog, lower your upper body back to the ground. Then push your hips and legs up into downward facing dog once more. From downward facing dog, jump both feet forward or step one foot, then the other, to meet your hands. Slowly roll back up until you are standing straight up tall in mountain pose. If you want, you can flow through this same sequence a few more times. Now, reach your arms to the sky and draw them into a prayer form right by your heart. We're going to end by saying Namaste.
Namaste.
Namaste is a call to see one another the way God sees each of us. One interpretation of the phrase is, the light in me sees the light in you. Thank you.